The driver lineups for the 2023-2024 ABB FIA Formula E World Championship have been made public by Formula E teams. But there have been a lot of significant moves made quickly in a week that seemed more like transfer deadline day. Ahead of the upcoming season, these are all the significant additions and trades. Before we proceed, make sure to subscribe to the channel. The news that Nyck de Vries, the winner of Season 7, will be returning was one of the biggest surprises of Formula E's season. Following a stellar substitute drive with Williams Racing at Monza in 2022, de Vries secured a seat in Formula 1 and then took a break from racing. He then worked briefly for AlphaTauri. But in Season 10, the first ever world champion is back and prepared to compete for Mahindra Racing with a multi-year contract. Despite what de Vries called a rough start to Generation 3, he has been impressed by the team's objectives and is eager to see them take further performance leaps together. Coming back to Formula E will feel like coming home, the Dutchman added. I've been part of the Formula E family for 3 seasons. I know everybody very well. I'm looking forward to being back in a familiar environment and to be back somewhere where, ultimately, I've always enjoyed my racing. Edoardo Mortara is joining de Vries at the Indian Mahindra team. Having competed in 79 races, Mortara has been with the same team his whole Formula E career, so this is a significant shift for him. Prior to Venturi becoming Maserati MSG Racing prior to Generation 3, Mortara raced for Venturi before entering the championship in Season 4. He won 6 Formula E races during that time, but things are about to change. Mahindra is a team that I've been looking at for several years now, Mortara said about his multi-year contract signing. They have been in Formula E since the beginning of the championship, so there's a lot of experience there. Lucas di Grassi, the winner of Season 3, has returned to ABT Cupra for Season 10, the same squad he won both the drivers' and teams' titles with. When Di Grassi and Mahindra announced their separation before of the 2019 season, some Formula E fans were alarmed. Nonetheless, the Brazilian has rejoined the team with which he started his career. After the Swiss driver turned up a number of strong results in Season 9, Di Grassi will be racing with Nico Muller at ABT Cupra for the upcoming season. It just feels great to be back with ABT, Lucas di Grassi stated. Not only did I win 2 titles with this team, but I also have endless memories with all the people who work there with so much passion. Together, we will give our all to get back, step by step, the results that the whole team deserves. For the upcoming season, Norman Nato has switched from Nissan to Andretti, joining the defending world champion Jake Dennis. Following the announcement last month that André Lotterer would be ending his career in single-seaters, this action was taken. Lotterer will be missed in the paddock after 6 seasons as a member of the Formula E family, where he raced for teams like Techeetah, TAG Heuer Porsche, and Andretti. Nato, who finished a full season with Nissan in Season 9, will take that place. In that span, he finished 10th in the drivers' standings and produced a stunning second-place result in Rome. Nato is also a former Formula E race winner, standing on the top step of the podium in Season 7 when he won the final race in Berlin with Venturi. This Andretti move will be a big opportunity for Nato as he lines up alongside Dennis. In addition to a number of current stars switching seats, Maserati MSG Racing has welcomed a new face. After serving as Mahindra's backup driver during the previous season, Jehan Daruvala has advanced to a full-time race seat. Daruvala, who will be racing with Maximilian Guenther, is hopeful that his rookie season will be as successful as those of his predecessors. Perhaps Daruvala will carry on the tradition set by last season's rookies, Sasha Fenestraz of Nissan and Jake Hughes of Neon McLaren, who both managed to secure Julius Baer pole positions. It's a great honor to represent a brand as iconic and legendary as Maserati, the 25-year-old Daruvala said. I've been competing in junior single-seater categories for the past few years, so stepping up to World Championship Motorsport is a big moment for me. I'm viewing it as my first season as a professional racing driver. In 2023-2024, Oliver Rowland, a Yorkshireman, will return to Formula E racing with the Nissan team. Rowland has a lot of experience with the Japanese squad in the Electric Championship, having partnered with Sacha Fenestraz, who made an impression in his rookie campaign. He competed for the Nissan team from seasons 5 through 7, winning the 2020 Berlin E-Prix and earning 5 podiums and 5 pole positions. Unfortunately, Rowland and Mahindra decided to part ways after the 2023 Monaco E-Prix. Therefore, he was unable to finish the first ever Generation 3 season. It's a bit of a homecoming for me, back to the place I started my Formula E journey and somewhere I had a lot of success. The team has been on a great trajectory over the last year, with performances improving. I'm looking forward to getting back to work, ready to go, and can't wait to see what we can do as a team. At least one driver switch has occurred in 8 of the 10 teams whose lineups for Season 10 have been confirmed. However, NIO 333 and DS Penske have determined that maintaining continuity is essential, and they have elected to keep both of their drivers on for another year. Dan Tichtum and Sergio Seta Camara are a young and bright team that will carry on NIO 333. Tichtum, who will compete in Formula E for the 3rd time, had a strong run of results last season, placing in the top 10 for the final 3 races. They finished 9th in the team's standings, which is their best position in 5 seasons, with teammate Seta Camara scoring a career-high 5th place in Hyderabad. DS Penske has selected a more seasoned team consisting of 2 former champions. The only reigning double champion in Formula E, Jean-Éric Vergne, will resume his stellar career in the all-electric series and will start alongside Stoffel Vandoorne, the winner of Season 8. It's among the grid's most potent combinations. With Stoffel, we form a solid duo, Vergne said about re-signing. We had a couple of good races, and we are working extremely hard to come back to the top. We just have to try and do better. We will not stop until we do. My absolute focus and determination are at the highest, my motivation intact, even greater than the years before, to bring some new titles with the team. Returning to a place you once called home appears to be a recurring motif in these stories. Back in August, Robin Frijgens was among the first to reveal that he will be returning to the Envision Racing team for Season 10. Between Seasons 5 and 8 of Formula E, the 2-time E-Prix winner competed with the Envision team, the current team's world champions. Frijgens left ABT Cupra following a difficult season that included missing the opening several games due to a hand injury. Sebastian Buemi, the winner of Season 2, will be his partner. Buemi has committed to a 2nd season with the club in 2023-2024. The announcement that Season 9 championship challenger Nick Cassidy was jumping ship to Jaguar to join Mitch Evans was one of the major stories of the summer break. After spending Season 9 with Envision Racing, where he assisted in winning the team's championship, Cassidy has joined the Jaguar team. Jaguar, who supply the Envision team's engines, will field an all-Kiwi driver lineup that includes both Cassidy and Evans. Cassidy discussed the information that was released soon after the London E-Prix conclusion earlier this year. I'm looking forward to racing for a team like Jaguar that has such a successful motorsport history. Season 9 has been my most successful to date, so I can't wait to get behind the wheel of the Jaguar I-Type 6 and fight for points, podiums, and wins. Neo-M McLaren is another team where the driver tandem is of the same nationality. Their teammate pairing consists of 2 Brits. After a fantastic first season for McLaren, Jake Hughes will stay in Papaya. However, René Rast will not be joining him as Sam Bird will be his new partner. With 11 victories, 26 podiums, and 112 races under his belt, the veteran of Formula E is a promising addition to the team. Bird, who has participated in every Formula E season, will be looking to improve on his unfortunate Season 8 experience with Jaguar, where his streak of winning every championship season came to an end. The TAG Heuer Porsche is the last, but most definitely not least, team to have not yet confirmed their lineup for Season 10. In the first year of Generation 3, the club achieved some amazing results thanks to the promising combination of Antonio Felix da Costa and Pascal Wehrlein. But could this combination last into the upcoming season? Thank you for staying with us through the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more Formula E news and highlights.